You're not supposed to walk away! That hurt! We had our disagreements on stuff.
Mike Coy was a fan favorite character on Fast and Loud, but when the show ended in 2020, he just kind of disappeared. Everyone wanted to know where he was and if he was okay. His sudden disappearance also raised some serious concerns about his health. So where is Mike now? Is he still working for Richard? Was he really sick? Let's find out. Mike was the man behind the paint booth, a talented custom car painter in Fast and Loud and Gas Monkey Garage.
Been in the industry for 20 years now. Built a lot of high-end cars, so mainly a painter.
With his artistic touch and skillful brushwork, Mike left a mark on the show and became a fan favorite. The rest of the Fast and Loud crew went on their own journeys once the show ended. Jason Aker, the foreman, joined Barrett Jackson, a big car auction company. Charles Sleeves Semino started his own auto body shop in Arizona. Jeremy Cheathman moved his family to Texas and works at Riggs Fabrication and Restoration. Tony Cano runs Evo Time Customs and race cars. Josh Freeman is doing amazing things, building cars and helping the autism cause. Chad Isbell is a mystery, and Keenan Hones is still rocking the car world in Texas. Similarly, life for Mike seemed to settle into a steady rhythm. Unlike some of his fellow cast members who bid farewell to Gas Monkey Garage, Mike chose a different path. He divided his time between contributing to Richard's ventures and pursuing his own projects.
What are you doing? You're working at painting cars at your own garage now.
Yeah, well, no, so I work out of the house a lot, do Porsches, Ferraris, restoration stuff.
Even as rumors circulated regarding his health following the show's cancellation, Mike remained dedicated to his work. Even in the show, he was an absolute showstopper. And while his last public post about the company date back to 2019, a recent Instagram upload from July 22 sparked excitement about a possible return to Gas Monkey Garage. The snapshot featured 2 cameras accompanied by the cryptic caption, "New Beginnings." But when a curious fan asked if this meant a return to Gas Monkey, Mike responded with, "No monkey." Disappointing, right? But the good news is that Mike is happy where he is. A glimpse into his current world can be found on his Instagram page. His posts offer a window into his bustling work garage, where he crafts automotive masterpieces and brings vehicles back to life with his painter's touch.
What's this color? This is Mike Make Your Own color.
Mike's journey from the vibrant hustle of Gas Monkey Garage to the spotlight of his very own Netflix sensation, Tex-Mex Motors, has ignited a whirlwind of curiosity among his fans. Mike embarked on a bold challenge that saw him transform into a free agent in the year 2020. Embracing the role of the master, Mike took the role of the showrunner on Tex-Mex Motors.
Mike has gone out and made his own show with Netflix. What is it called?
Well, it's called Tex-Mex Motors,
where he transforms mundane cars into breathtaking works of art through his unique paintwork wizardry. Tex-Mex Motors is available for Mike's fans on Netflix, and it is a view into a captivating world where a team of skilled technicians and ingenious engineers embark on an exhilarating mission. Their task? To breathe new life into time-worn automobiles hailing from the heart of Mexico.
The premise of the show is we're buying cars out of Mexico and bringing them back to Texas.
These rugged antiques are transformed into powerful marvels on wheels. But that's not all. Their journey doesn't end with a coat of fresh paint and a roar of a revitalized engine. No, their ultimate quest is to secure buyers for these magnificent machines and navigate the intricate dance of crossing borders to seal the deal. A towering mountain stands before them, a goal to amass a jaw-dropping $250,000 in profit, a challenge of monumental proportions, no doubt, but one that fuels their determination and propels them. Tex-Mex Motors is definitely not a one-man show. You'll encounter an ensemble of 6 remarkable individuals. As they unite their skills, they form an indestructible force, a team of specialists that transform transform dreams into reality. Mike takes the lead of the team, guiding the rest with a firm hand. But his mastery isn't confined to steering the ship. He's the creative force behind the amazing paint job that breathes new life into the cars chosen for a transformation. Tex-Mex Motors quickly reached the top 10 new shows on Netflix, all thanks to Mike. But this shouldn't be too surprising. Unknown to many, Mike was already quite accomplished career-wise long before Fast and Loud brought him international fame for his paint and fabrication jobs. Fast and Loud wasn't the reason for Mike's stardom. He had a knack for painting jobs way before that. According to Mike, he started working on cars while in high school.
Well, I started working on cars in high school.
And he gradually developed enough skills to be featured in magazines and shows in SEMA. This proves that Mike was already a pro in the car world. He'd been at it for over 20 years working on cars. Mike began his career with small jobs. He even started his own business, TX Street Rods, in 2011. Although we don't know what's going on with that business now, it's a big achievement to have your own thing. This was back in 1992 when Mike was new in the industry. He got a break when he was contacted by the Gas Monkey Garage to paint a Pontiac Firebird. This turned into a big opportunity for Mike, who started working for Richard and the Gas Monkey crew. He had been with the crew for over a decade before it came to an abrupt end. When the Gas Monkey Garage was picked up by the Discovery Channel for a TV series, Mike cemented his place as a cast member of Fast and Loud, but none of it explains why he changed paths instead of being a part of Gas Monkey Garage. The cancellation of Fast and Loud in 2020 likely played a part in Mike's decision. As the spotlight shifted, Mike may have sought fresh avenues where his skills could shine, or there could be a bigger picture that we are missing out on. Richard's attitude, perhaps? Remember the time Richard tweeted from his official Twitter account, "On this next build, I think Mike Coy has finally had enough of me and my paint decisions." Even though it was supposed to be a joke, we can all sense underlying animosity. Quite recently though, at the Gas Monkey Garage reunion, Richard and Mike's seamless conversation put those rumors to rest.
Racing motorcycles and stuff.
No, I'm watching guys race. Do I look like I race motorcycles? I mean, I do for fun.
Could be a little top heavy.
But not competition, no.
It appeared that they didn't have any differences at all, as if Mike never had a problem with Richard's controlling demeanor. Were they back to being best buddies? It seemed like it.
We had our disagreements on stuff, but nothing I would say that was ever bad.
In addition to a possible beef between Richard and Mike, there was another revelation. Around the same time as his departure from Fast and Loud, there were some ugly rumors revolving around Mike's sudden weight loss. There were whispers floating around. Some people began to speculate, suggesting that Mike's sudden weight loss might be due to something sinister like cancer, so Mike found himself confronted with the unsettling speculation. But the truth painted a different picture. It turned out Mike had a completely different agenda regarding his weight. Mike had been grappling with the challenge of his weight for as long as he could remember. Despite trying different methods and routines, he hadn't witnessed any significant improvements. That's when he decided to team up with Don Lemon, a fitness guru known for his transformative techniques. Under Don's guidance, Mike embarked on a journey of sweat and self-discipline. He embraced a regimen of exercises and careful dietary choices that gradually began to reshape his physique. With each passing day, the numbers on the scale started to shift, and Mike's determination only grew stronger. As his body underwent a remarkable transformation, Mike's confidence soared. Encouraged by his progress, he mustered the courage to participate in a weight loss competition. Surprising both himself and those around him, Mike's unwavering commitment propelled him to a remarkable second-place finish. So it wasn't cancer after all. Thank God. Beyond the garage, Mike's vibrant personality and interests come to life. An automobile enthusiast, he has immersed himself in the world of four-wheelers, but his idea of interest isn't only restricted to four-wheelers. His interests extend to competitive motorcycle sports.
I love doing my job, and I'm really into cars, but bikes are kind of my passion. They always have been since I was young. My dad bought me dirt bikes when I was a kid.
And he's a devoted supporter of these thrilling events. In a delightful twist, April of 2023 saw him gracing the Grand Prix motorcycle event in the heart of Austin, Texas.
On classes for guys like me that don't ride professionally, that want to come out and ride these tracks and have a good time and pick up a thing or two. So I'm super excited to be here. Today's been great. It's a little hot, but The tires are sticking well, the bike's doing good.
Mike's online presence mirrors his popularity, boasting a substantial following on social media platforms. He boasts nearly 36,000 fans on Facebook and over 221,000 Instagram followers. Mike's affection for animals shines through, aligning perfectly with his rodeo passion. His royal companion, Nacho, stars in the reality series as the beloved shop dog. Mike also makes time for another passion, getting tattoos, as evidenced by his ink-adorned body.
How many tattoos do I have? I don't even know how many tattoos I have. I have a lot. I plan on getting a lot more.
Yet all above, he treasures moments shared with his friends. Speaking of friends, we have a very special mention. Costanza Pre, rumor has it that the duo started their journey as a couple in the later half of 2019, and their adventures were documented across Mike's social media pages. However, recent snapshots of them together have become rare, leading fans to wonder about the status of their relationship. But we can only guess, that's all. For now, the relationship looks serious, and Costanza might be the one Mike has been holding on to since the divorce from his first wife, Shanna. While Mike expertly keeps the privacy around his personal life intact, prior characters saw him as a devoted partner to Shanna Hobbs, with whom he shares 2 children. But that man surely knows how to keep us on our toes, because despite the fact that he is a social media celebrity, there is not nearly enough information on his personal life. Simply put, he only lets the world see what he wants it to see. Nothing more, nothing less. So what's up with Mike now? Obviously, there's no sight of Mike and Gas Monkey Garage's online YouTube series. Even though he doesn't talk much about Gas Monkey Garage, some of his co-workers like Chase Fillion still tag him in work-related posts, showing us that they're all still friends even after the show has ended.
They never get in the way, so it's usually pretty good. It's like having a group of coworkers that don't ever do anything.
It's nice to see Mike doing what he loves and busting those illness rumors. It seems he's found his haven in El Paso, a place that might have cast its spell on him during his time on the show.
We've been to El Paso. El Paso's a great town.
Amidst the speculations and online chatter, one thing stands clear. Mike Coy is actively engaged in what he loves most, painting and fabricating cars.